So, sitting on the bench in peace, quiet, and solitude was a very pleasant and beautiful experience. I meditated and allowed my mind to connect to the universal mind. Yes, that's a belief. Imagine, if you will, that you have allowed yourself to entertain thoughts outside the box. That is, you have given yourself freedom and permission to think thoughts that you were told not to think. Could you handle that kind of freedom? Many, many years ago, with an association with a religious organization, I dared to question some beliefs. Why ban books and movies that question the authority of the church? That was one of my questions. Why was the head of the church infallible when decisions made were clearly not in keeping with the good of all mankind? If God is all-knowing, why then do the acceptable facts change according to the times? For example, the church now accepts that the world is not flat. The church now believes that witches should not be burned at the stake. The church now accepts that Indians are not savages. Shouldn't God have known all these things all along? Now, of course, even the head of the highest church of the land now suggests strongly that there is no such thing as sin, that the devil, Satan if you will, was a made-up entity to frighten people. The problem, of course, is that the beliefs are important to stability, and as one becomes more educated, beliefs must give way to facts. The other problem, of course, is that beliefs are necessary for comfort. And many beliefs are good when logic, reason, and the truth is applied. A medical doctor invests in the education of an underprivileged student because the doctor believes in the student's potential. Now that's a good thing. I go to bed every night and sleep like a baby because I believe that I'll wake up in the morning. The problem, as I see it, is in knowing too much. Too much education can be a bad thing. So some people believe. For many, it is easier and proper to live in ignorance, if it means holding on to a belief. There was a time when people felt comfortable believing in the god of thunder, the god of lightning, the river god, the mountain god, the fertility god, the god of the harvest. Many now believe in snakes, sticks, and dead people. In modern times, a belief in God is a prerogative of the founder of a religion that you belong to. Religion. For example, the Catholics have their St. Peter, and the Pope, of course, is infallible. Christian Scientists have their Mary Baker Eddy. Scientologists have their L. Ron Hubbard. The Lutherans have their Martin Luther. The Mormons have their Joseph Smith. The Jehovah's Witnesses have their Charles Taze Russell. The Jews have Moses. The many Christian sects have St. Paul, Constantine actually. The Quakers have George Fox. The Methodists have John Wesley. The modern-day evangelicals have their Jonathan Edwards. Salvation Army people have their William Booth. The Unitarians have their Michael Servetus. The Rosicrucians have their Max Handel. The Pentecostals have Charles Fox Parham. Well, you get the idea. Each and every one, plus some 3,000 other sects, will tell you that they worship God. Yet each and every one will tell you that their sect is the one true way to God. Yet, not a single one can answer the basic fourth-grade questions about God. Who is God? Where does he live? What does he look like? Not a single sect can produce a picture of God or the voice of God. In my mind, then, I'm not saying that there is no God. I am saying, and as clearly as I know how, that perhaps we should be questioning our beliefs in God. Our beliefs in God. Killing, hating, shaming, belittling others who do not believe as you do cannot possibly be the will of God. As for me, my ready answer is this. I suspect there's a universal intelligence at work here and now, but given the definition and examples of God, I simply cannot believe in your man-made God of vengeance and jealousy and cruelty. Maybe the answer is as simply as this. We are all gods, and if that is true, then we should all love each other and respect each other, every single one of us. You, of course, must think for yourself.